Have you been wanting to create an online course, but you're not sure where to start? Maybe you don't have tons of time, or maybe you're overwhelmed by the daunting task of how to go about creating, filming, and building out your online course. Well, I got you. Over the last 5 years, I grew my online course to $2 million per year in a really weird small niche. And I still remember spending months and months and thousands of dollars building out my first course. I definitely wish I had this video then because it would have saved me a lot of time and money. Look, I thought I had to build out this absolutely perfect, high quality course for months and months and spend all this money on this fancy gear and build out this totally fancy, expensive, perfect course before I could take the next steps and start enrolling my students. And honestly, that's probably one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in my business. Now listen up. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to get started with your online course and how to build it out from start to finish in as little as 60 minutes. I use this exercise with all of my Profitable Courses students in my Profitable Courses course. They love it, and I know you will too. Hey there, if we have not met before, my name is Molly Kaiser. I'm an online course expert helping people just like you to kickstart their first online course profitably from day one. I put out videos just like this one every single Tuesday. So if while you're listening to this video, you're thinking, hey, I like what this girl has to say, this is pretty cool, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button at any time so that you can check out more videos like this one. And go ahead and hit that like button if you have been thinking about creating a course for some time now and you're just not sure where to start, what to do, and how to go about it with the best approach. Because look, I've totally been there. I had to learn this all the hard way. And that's exactly what I'm about to unpack in these 3 secrets. So secret number 1, you're gonna learn what you should do to get your course up and running and profitable in as little as 5 hours per week. Secret number 2, you're gonna learn how to map out your course curriculum in as little as 60 minutes using my Post-it Power Hour strategy. And secret number 3, you're gonna learn how to turn all of that into your perfected online course. All right, so let's talk about what you should do to get your course up and running in as little as 5 hours per week. So here's the thing. Just like me, you might be thinking that you need to create this perfected course, spend months and months of time filming the videos and editing and buying all this fancy equipment. And I cannot tell you enough that that was one of the biggest mistakes that I've made in my business. See, you want to start your business out lean. If I have learned anything from my 13 years in business, it's that you need to start out lean, simply, and profitably. And by going and putting all of that time and money and effort and months into that course, what's going to happen if it doesn't sell? Because I can tell you that I meet lots of people that tell me, well, I've already created a course, and I ask them how many people are in it, and they say 0. And if you're like me, you want to make an impact on people, and your course is not going to impact people by it just sitting there and having dust on it. You want to be able to start your course out lean so that you can start immediately enrolling students, knowing that your course is working, knowing that you're helping people, and knowing that you're profitable from day one, right? So here's the thing. What you want to do is you don't want to build out your entire course. You don't want to buy equipment. You don't want to spend months and months on this, okay? What you want to do is you actually just want to start out by creating your course curriculum outline. Now, the course curriculum outline I'm going to talk about in the next secret, but this is going to allow you to essentially have bullet points of what you're going to teach throughout the course. This is going to give your potential students enough information for you to make them an offer for them to join your program. You don't have to have anything built. In fact, I would recommend that you don't have anything built. I would recommend that you just have this curriculum, a private Facebook group, and you use that to create an offer to sell people in, and then you're actually going to teach your program live every single week inside of your Facebook group until you've completed the course. So instead of going and building this all on your own and not getting student feedback, not knowing if it's going to sell, instead you're going to sell your course first. Some people call this beta testing. Some people call this pre-selling. But what you want to do, come up with your curriculum, make an offer, start to enroll students in, because again, if you go ahead and create all that stuff and nobody buys, then what's the point? It's like the worst risk ever. And it unfortunately happens all the time. But by doing it this way, you're going to start out lean, profitably, and honestly, pretty confidently as well. So you might be thinking, well, I'm nervous to teach my course live, or I don't like being on video, or listen, you don't have to do video. You can do slides with a screen share. You can do audio. There's lots of different things that you can do. You do not have to do, face video like this, okay? In fact, all of my courses up until my recent course, Profitable Courses, were all slides with just audio. So you absolutely do not need to film a face video, okay? So here's how it works. You create your curriculum, then you create your offer, then you enroll students in and you tell them, okay, 2 weeks from now or whatever date you want to choose, that's when we are going to start teaching this course. And each week you're going to go in there via Facebook Live and you are going to teach them a piece of the program. And here's the cool thing. You're teaching this live, so your students can ask you questions, they can give you feedback. You can really start to learn what your students are needing help with and how to get them that best result versus just guessing what should go into your course. Does that make sense? Okay, so let's talk about how to map out your curriculum. So what you want to do is set a timer on your phone for 60 minutes. I call this my Post-it power hour. Then, forgot to grab my Post-its. This is probably super noisy. Then you want to go to the store and get some Post-its. It can be any color that you want. But once you have that, what you want to do is figure out what are the major milestones along the way that are going to get them from point A to point Z. Point A is where your customer is starting. Okay, so if you're teaching a course on gardening, then maybe point A is that their plants are currently dying or they don't know where to get started with the garden. Then you want to think about what is point Z. That is where they are going to be at the end of your program. Maybe it's that their plants are alive. Maybe it's that they have the garden they've always dreamed of. Whatever that is, you need to figure out first and foremost with your Post-it notes, what is point A and what is point Z. Where are they starting and where should they end at the end of your course so you can ensure that you're getting your student a result. Then you want to plot the main milestones, okay? These are going to become your modules. Let's say, again, let's just stick with the gardening reference because it's easy for me, but let's say that you're starting out with your students' plants are dying, okay? And by the way, guys, I'm no gardener. My plant is like literally half dead in the corner of my office over here, but let's say that they start out where their plants are dying. And then one of the major milestones is teaching them how to properly water their plant. One of the major milestones is teaching them how to properly aerate their plant. One of the main milestones is teaching them to pick the right plants for certain areas of their house, right? Just plot those major milestones that get them from A to Z. And you're going to use your Post-it notes to do this. These are going to be called your modules. Then underneath each module, you are going to come up with the minor milestones that are going to help them get from module to module. And those are going to become the lessons. Okay, so once you plot A and you plot Z, you plot your major milestones that are the modules, you plot your minor milestones, which are the lessons. Set a timer for 60 minutes. Do not go over it. This does not need to be perfect. In fact, it shouldn't be. This needs to be just a rough draft. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Remember, you're going to be teaching this live. Your students are going to be asking you questions along the way because look, if you forget anything, a student's going to go, hey, this doesn't make sense. You're going to go, oh, I forgot that. Cool. I'm going to go live, impromptu, or I'm going to teach that next week. Or maybe they're like, hey, this would really be helpful if we had a workbook or a spreadsheet or something to go along with this. And then you go ahead and you create that and you upload it. See, this is going to help you create a much, much better course. Not only a course that's going to sell better, but a course that's going to help your students get way, way better results. Okay, so now let's talk about secret number 3, how to turn that into your perfected course. So by the time you're done with the live round of your course, you should already have made money, sold students in, taught every single aspect of your modules and lessons in the Facebook group. So you want to take all of those videos, all of your students' questions, maybe any worksheets or things you made along the way. If you didn't make any of those yet, that's fine. And then what you want to do is start to create your perfected course. So you're going to go ahead again, create a curriculum again, now knowing everything that you've learned, and now you can spend more time perfecting this. And here's the cool thing. You can still continue to enroll students in and they can watch the replays of the videos. They can watch, maybe again, you created some workbooks and things. They can still have access to that first round of your course And then I always give my students instant and lifetime access. So every time I revamp my course, they all get instant and lifetime access to that as well. So this is a great way for you to get started right now. Literally just come up with your idea, do your post-it power hour, and you're ready to start selling. And maybe as you're watching this video, you're thinking, I need help learning to sell, and I don't know how to enroll people into my course. Well, the good news is I am hosting a free workshop on how to help you with just that. Just go to profitablecourses.com/class. And here it's going to take you to a page where you can sign up for the class. The class is called How to Turn Your Passion into an Online Course That's Profitable from Day One. Even if you're unsure what to teach, feel inexperienced, don't have a following, or you're short on time. We're going to be covering my profitable idea framework so you can nail down your course idea or ensure the one that you already have picked out will be profitable and get your students crazy good results. I'm going to be showing you my post-it power hour framework so you can create your course content in 1 hour and get your course up and running ASAP. I'm also going to be sharing with you my profitable following framework and how I use it to grow a following from $0 to $17,000 in course enrollments in 30 days, even during the peak of the pandemic. This is super fun workshop. You're going to get a ton out of it. As soon as you enroll, you're going to get a bonus of my profitable course Kickstart workbook, and I'm going to be sending you some additional free training videos so that you can start to get results and help right away. Students have had great results with my teaching, so go ahead, just click any of the pink Yes, I'd Want to Attend buttons. Go ahead and select the date and time that you want. It will ask you to put your time zone, first name, email address, and phone number is optional, and then you can click to register now. I can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead. I'd love to invite you to join the Profitable Creator family. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button, and feel free to browse my other videos on online courses as well. I can't wait to see you in the next video.